Brian, and I'm a web developer, and today I'm going to show you how you can create an RSS feed from any list-like item, including like a blog. So basically, I have a website called install.doctor, and at that website, there's a blog, right? This is a static website though, so there's no WordPress backend to create, dynamic RSS feeds. But we can kind of imagine that it's possible to make an RSS feed just by looking at this page, because here's the first article, and it'll be in like an HTML element, like a div, and then here's the second one, and it'll be in a div just like that. So if we get a class to each of these divs and select them, then that should be enough to distinguish them. And basically, if we apply a CSS class to all the elements whose content we need for the RSS feed, then we can load that into like a serverless function. And I used Cloudflare workers to accomplish this. So here I can show you the finished product. The finished product looks like this. And basically, since I made this for my own website, it just, you just have to use a URL like this. But if we wanted to, say, customize it to another website, then we could do this. So now you can see the Google showed up here, google.com/RSS. So, and it tried to populate everything else, but Google obviously doesn't have it in the right format for this thing to natively pick up from that. So basically, with URL, we set, the base URL, and here's the code, which will make things a little easier. So you could see we're getting URL. Here's the default value. We just put in google.com, but then all the other parameters, by default, they map out to CSS classes. That's because that's those CSS classes that we're going to use to extract the data and create an RSS feed out of any list item. And then if you look through the code, you'll see that you can modify almost all of the attributes in the RSS feed, and it'll even go into the page and grab the full content if you want it to do that too. So I made this video to accompany a blog article I'm writing about how to turn any HTML list into an RSS feed. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this is helpful to somebody. And you're free to use my endpoints for now, but I'll probably set up like a little deploy to Cloudflare button with the README on the project. And I'll post the link to the blog article with this video on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.